Good morning and thank you, Chairman Raskin, Ranking Member Mace, and members of the subcommittee for the opportunity to speak on such an important issue. We are here because books have been questioned, challenged, and banned at record rates this school year. And there are students watching from near and far. In fact, I've brought some of them with me as support in notes that they have given to me. Administrators have made hasty decisions, school board members have jumped to conclusions based on out-of-context excerpts, and librarians scrambled to play catch-up to fight for our students' rights. When books are removed, communities lose the voice that that book represents. Measuring the damage of lost voices is daunting and longitudinal. We can measure the soaring rates of mental health disorders in adolescents. Many can directly correlate the teen mental health crisis to feelings of discontent, loneliness, and a lack of belonging. These are exactly the feelings that arise when we believe we are alone in what we are experiencing, and these feelings can be especially brutal and isolating in adolescence. The ability to learn about and appreciate the diversity of the human experience, perspective, and opinions is crucial to gaining a sense of belonging. We can gain this ability through our access to books and other resources. This is why a singular reaction to a book should never result in the immediate removal of a resource, but instead be the basis for a conversation to understand the purpose of a library and the support and resources that librarians offer. If a student reacts strongly to a book, it can be the start of a conversation with their family and trusted adult about the topic that caused the reaction. During the 8 years I've been a librarian, I've seen the publishing industry react in support to the need among adolescents for books representing a spectrum of thought and experience. Books have made a difference in our kids' well-being, ability to think more broadly, be more innovative, and be more empathetic. We see this in the many students who are standing up for what they believe in. Those students realized early that they have a voice and that their voice matters. School librarians have dedicated our careers to responding to our students' needs, and it motivates us to work hard as we keep our curated collections balanced. We work tirelessly to provide a sanctuary for students in the library, the place that they feel safe. Feeling safe, however, is not always the same as feeling comfortable. Growth doesn't necessarily happen when we're comfortable. It definitely will not occur when we are stagnant or when we're uninterested or when we accept the way things have always been done. Growth is uncomfortable, but it builds grit and determination. To learn is to grow. And when we're in an environment that fosters open-minded communication, the discomfort is outweighed by the possibility of learning. Open-minded communication is not fostered when we start making individual, monolithic, or one-sided decisions, especially without trained librarians' input about books based on out-of-context readings. When we take this road, we are limiting growth, we are stifling progress, and we are acting in the most undemocratic way possible. Adhering to loud minority viewpoints and not making space for all voices to be heard is not progress. Librarians urge everyone to take a minute to consider why a book or resource makes us uncomfortable, what it might be trying to teach us, and what we are resisting to learn. While we are willing to fight, and those fights are always worth it, they take time, they take energy, and most importantly, they remove us from our students, from our classes, and from our libraries. For a while, those lights were lonely. It seemed like everything was happening behind closed doors, and many of us have found the strength and space to speak out on the injustices of self-censoring and outright book banning. Since those brave moments, the Army has grown. Parents, students, community members, public librarians, store owners, authors, lawyers, teachers, and local politicians have embraced the discomfort and joined the fight. Librarians are in it for the long game. We fight with courage in our hearts to balance the shelves so students can see themselves in what they read, find what they need when they need it, and have a safe place to do so. If we don't have the answers, we'll help them find someone who does. Our democracy and our students' well-being hinge on the access young people have to fully representative resources curated by librarians and teachers with the education, expertise, and experience to handle this work. Without institutions that are curated by professionals to encapsulate the wide range of historical perspectives, we have no history. Without a location in our schools that is staffed by trained librarians, we have lackluster resources and ill-informed students. Without safe places to read, think, and discuss, we have no future. We know librarians First, we librarians know firsthand our students, our world's problem solvers, are ever curious. Through our students' curiosity, knowledge is generated and innovation occurs. That is growth, that is progress, that is democracy.
What a wonderful statement. Thank you very much, Ms. Hull.